The golden sun is just beginning to cast its long shadows over the winding coastal roads of southern Italy, and there couldn't be a more perfect setting for the debut of a car that carries the name of one of the most beautiful places on Earth. Ferrari has officially pulled the covers off the all-new 2026 Amalfi Spider, a front mid-engined E8 Grand Tourer that doesn't just replace the beloved Roma Spider, but elevates the concept of the open-air lifestyle to an entirely new dimension. As we have seen in recent years, the Prancing Horse is leaning heavily into a design philosophy that balances raw, uncompromising performance with a level of sophisticated, timeless elegance that feels less like a track weapon and more like a work of high-fashion art. The Amalfi Spider is the latest expression of this vision, arriving just in time for the warming days of the season to remind us all why the Ferrari badge still commands the ultimate respect in the world of luxury motoring. At the heart of the Amalfi Spider lies the latest evolution of Ferrari's multi-award-winning 3.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine, a powerhouse that has been refined to deliver an even more intoxicating experience. This version of the F154 family engine now pumps out a staggering 640 horsepower, a significant bump over its predecessor, with a peak torque of 760 Nm that is available as early as 3,000 RPM. What makes this engine truly special in the Spider configuration is the way it sounds. With the roof tucked away, the symphony of the twin-turbo V8 is piped directly into the cabin, providing a visceral soundtrack that few other cars can match. Performance figures are, as expected, world-class. Despite the added weight that naturally comes with a convertible mechanism, the Amalfi Spider matches its coupe sibling in the sprint from 0 to 100 km per hour, completing the dash in a mere 3.3 seconds. If you have the space and the courage, this elegant cruiser will keep pulling all the way to a top speed of over 320 km per hour, or about 199 miles per hour. It is a car that can effortlessly transform from a serene coastal cruiser into a high-speed intercontinental missile at the flex of your right foot. The most defining feature of the Amalfi Spider is, of course, its retractable fabric roof. Ferrari has opted to continue with a soft-top solution rather than a heavy folding hardtop, a choice that pays homage to the classic Ferraris of the 1950s and 60s.
This isn't just any cloth top, though. It is a sophisticated 5-layer acoustic fabric designed to provide thermal and sound insulation comparable to a solid roof. This allows the car to remain a quiet, comfortable sanctuary when the weather turns foul. When the sun does come out, the roof can be operated at speeds of up to 60 km per hour, taking just 13.5 seconds to fold neatly into a specialized compartment that measures only 220 millimeters thick. This compact storage solution is the secret to the Spider's beautiful silhouette, ensuring that the car looks just as stunning with the top down as it does with the roof raised. By keeping the roof mechanism light and compact, Ferrari's designers, led by the visionary Flavio Manzoni, were able to preserve the fluid, minimalist lines of the original Amalfi coupe. The bodywork is a masterclass in sculpture over graphics, featuring clean surfaces and subtle aerodynamic elements that manage airflow without the need for unsightly wings or aggressive vents. Inside, the Amalfi Spider welcomes both driver and passenger into a dual cockpit environment that has been significantly modernized compared to previous GT models. The interior design is an evolution of the layout first seen in the Roma, but it now features a total of 3 high-definition screens to keep everyone informed and entertained. Directly in front of the driver is a massive 15.6-inch curved digital instrument cluster that handles everything from navigation to performance telemetry. In the center of the dashboard sits a 10.25-inch touchscreen for multimedia and climate controls, while the passenger gets their own 8.8-inch display that shows the car's current speed, gear, and engine revs. This passenger as co-pilot philosophy makes every journey a shared experience. Interestingly, in an era where many manufacturers are moving toward entirely touch-based interfaces, Ferrari has retained physical buttons on the steering wheel and a beautiful aluminum engine start button, providing a tactile connection to the machine that driving enthusiasts will certainly appreciate. The materials used throughout are nothing short of exquisite, with options for technical fabrics and high-grade leathers that can be customized in almost any color imaginable, including the new Verde Costiera launch color, which perfectly captures the emerald hues of the Mediterranean.
Underneath the beautiful skin, the Amalfi Spider is packed with the latest vehicle dynamics technology to ensure it handles with the precision of a true thoroughbred. The chassis features recalibrated magneto-rheological dampers that can adjust their firmness in milliseconds, allowing the car to float over road imperfections in comfort mode, while tightening up significantly for aggressive cornering in sport or race modes. It also utilizes the latest version of Ferrari's side slip control system, which works in tandem with the electronic differential and traction control to allow for controlled high-speed drifts that make even an average driver feel like a professional. The inclusion of a new brake-by-wire system further enhances the driving experience, providing more consistent pedal feel and shorter stopping distances, regardless of how hard the car is being pushed. It is this balance of accessible technology and raw mechanical capability that makes the Amalfi Spider such a versatile grand tourer. It is a car that is just as comfortable being driven to a formal gala as it is carving up a mountain pass. As Ferrari prepares for the future, the Amalfi Spider stands as a celebration of the internal combustion engine and the pure joy of driving. It is a car that prioritizes emotion and sensory experience above all else. With an estimated starting price of around €270,000, it sits in a very exclusive segment of the market, competing with the likes of the Aston Martin DB12 Volante and the Bentley Continental GTC. However, neither of those rivals possesses the specific magic that comes with the Prancing Horse emblem and the heritage of Maranello. The Amalfi Spider isn't just a car, it is an invitation to escape the mundane and embrace the extraordinary. It is the ultimate expression of the Italian sporting lifestyle, combining breathtaking beauty with explosive performance and the incomparable freedom of the open road. As we look ahead to the warm days of 2026, there is no doubt that the Amalfi Spider will be the most sought-after seat in the house for those who appreciate the finer things in life.